Hello guys, welcome to the Hip to Save Holiday Challenge week number 2. Now last week, as you saw, we made muffins and breads and pancakes and we got them all in our freezer hopefully. And hopefully, I don't know if you have a separate freezer, if not, hopefully you squish stuff in there so you can fit some more freezer stuff this week. This week we're going to focus on making preparing some dinners and even some lunch type items. This is just going to help you once again with the holiday season coming up. You're going to have stuff that you can throw in the oven. You don't have to worry about going out to dinner at night or ordering pizza, which I know a lot of people do often when they're really busy shopping and getting all their holiday gifts ready. So today I'm going to show you how to make, the first thing is spaghetti sauce. And the reason why I wanted to do spaghetti sauce is because I think a lot of people think when they think of freezer meals, they think of casseroles. And you know, casseroles are fine, but I know those get old. And so spaghetti sauce is great because not only can you have it for spaghetti, but you can have it for lasagna. If you're making like some sort of other casserole dish, you know, you can take out spaghetti and have it unthawed and put it in instead of having to use jarred spaghetti. And also it's good too because it's a money saver. I mean, spaghetti sauce can get expensive and it's not always that good for you. So right now I'm sauteing the onions for my spaghetti sauce and I'm about to add it. I'm just about to throw these cans of tomatoes in the sauce, and this is a very basic sauce with basic ingredients that you're probably going to have on hand most likely. And if you already have a great sauce, then go for it and make it. But it's a lot easier than you would think to make a homemade tomato sauce, and it's so good. And also you can use dried herbs and stuff, but I have fresh basil. I love basil. I'm a basil addict. I don't know if you guys have had pesto before, but it's one of my favorite things. So anyways, I always add a bunch of fresh basil to my sauce. It just, it's very good. So stay tuned and I'll get to making my sauce. Hello you guys, I'm back. I just finished making this awesome spaghetti sauce. If you want to take a look. I mean, it looks so yummy. And it is so simple to make. It's basic staple ingredients. Canned tomatoes, any kind of herbs you like. We used some ground beef and yummy Italian sausage, and then we spiced it up a bit with red pepper flakes. But it's so simple and it's so much better than jarred or canned spaghetti sauce, and it's a lot cheaper too. So the other thing that's very cool, which I'm going to show you a little later, is that you can actually freeze the sauce in ziplocks instead of feeling like you have to do Tupperware. It's going to be a space saver, and also you can freeze it depending upon your portion size you want to freeze it in. So like if you just want to do a small like 2-person, you know, spaghetti sauce portion, you can do that. But you know, I'll show you that a little bit later. I'm going to get started while this is simmering and absorbing all those yummy flavors. We're going to start on this broccoli rice casserole. And the reason I wanted to do this is, first of all, because most of you have probably made something similar. It's just a basic recipe, but I like it because it's with staple ingredients most of you are probably going to have on hand in your pantries. Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom soups, frozen broccoli, or you can do fresh broccoli, instant rice or regular rice, milk, butter. And then we're using canned chicken. Just because this is another staple that a lot of you probably will have on hand. You can use like chicken breast from the freezer, refrigerator, but we're just going to show you how to do it with like just basic staple ingredients. It's such a basic recipe too, and obviously there's tons of variations, so make it however you like. But for us, we're just doing the kind of pretty much the basic recipe you can do. The first thing you want to do is get your, you're going to get some instant rice. You just put it, you're going to boil water and put it in there for like 5 minutes. It's really quick. Just quickly cook it a little bit. And then you're going to throw all these ingredients in this casserole dish, including a chopped onion, which you can't see, but it's mixed up in there, and the rice. And that's basically it. And then you pop this baby in the oven, cook it, then get it ready, and you can just let it cool, put the aluminum foil on it, and pop it in the freezer. You can also make a bunch of these, so you'll have them on hand for a quick dinner or even a quick lunch. But it's just a great, easy recipe, and I really like it. It's kind of like one of those comfort foods, especially with the Velveeta cheese you can use, or you can even use shredded cheddar. It's up to you. But I do like the Velveeta. I have to say it's very creamy. So anyways, I'm going to get started making this, which shouldn't take me but more than 5 minutes, so stay tuned. We're just finishing up with this yummy broccoli casserole dish, and I actually did it backwards because I stink at cooking. Yeah, if you were behind the scenes here in my house, you'd realize this because I keep screwing up recipes, and that's all I'm gonna say. But you're supposed to put in the rice first because it helps like get everything melted and stuff, and I put the rice in last. But anyways, other than that, it looks really good. I think it's going to be really good. You can also, you know, salt and pepper it and put in the seasonings you want. And then all you do is pop it in the oven. But it's a really basic recipe, and, you know, you can change it up however you like. So we're going to pop that in, and then I'm going to get on to freezer burritos. So stay tuned in just a second. All right, so my other tip before I go on to these awesome burritos is you've got to get some caffeine, okay? Because seriously, when you're baking and cooking like that, you just need some caffeine. I'm tired. I feel like I've been slaving all day, and it's only been a couple hours, but you know, I'm not very good in the kitchen. So I'm going to talk now about burritos, which I think is an awesome recipe, just because you can use them for lunches, for dinners. They're so easy. You can freeze them individually, like wrap them up in aluminum foil and put them in ziplocs. And then when you want one, you just take it out, unwrap it from the aluminum foil, wrap it in a damp paper towel, and then pop it in the microwave. So, I mean, I just think they're so nice to have on hand. And they're a lot healthier than going to the store and buying those freezer burritos. And they taste better. So my basic, I'm just doing a normal, like a burrito without any meat. I'm just going to do, I have black beans on hand, shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm making, which is going to make the burritos. The best part about them is going to be this Mexican rice. So that's the basic ingredients for the burrito. And then, of course, when you pop them in, after you pop them in the microwave, you can put on shredded lettuce, salsa, sour cream, and stuff. But the ingredients inside are just really basic. And I'll talk to you about the Mexican rice in a second. Also, I have whole wheat tortillas to be a little bit healthier, and I've got smaller sizes here, which you can do for like the kids. And then I also have, of course, I've got to have this massive size for my husband, who probably will eat 2 of these in a sitting. But and so you can have variety there too. You could even do low carb if you're on, you know, certain diet restrictions. So I'm going to get started with this. But the first thing we're making is this Mexican rice here, and it's a basic recipe, but it is so good. It's just rice, cumin, garlic salt, chicken broth, tomato sauces, and broccoli. The first thing you do is you saute the rice with some vegetable oil. You can use olive oil or anything else you want, just till it gets a little bit golden, and then you start adding in the rest of the ingredients, and it just gives it a great flavor, and it just makes the burrito really good. So I'm gonna get started making this wonderful Mexican rice. All right, so while the rice is cooking, which takes about 25 minutes, you can, if you have some workspace to work in, I would lay out the tortilla like however many you want to make, and then you can start filling them with the bean and cheese, which I'm going to do that because that kind of just gets you ready. And then all you have to do is plop in that rice and then fold them up, pop them in Ziplocs, and I'll show you the finished result after. But I mean, it's such a basic recipe. I love this recipe, and it's so easy to heat these up in the microwave once you want one. It saves you from spending a lot of money at Taco Bell. So anyways, I will show you guys in a sec what they look like once they're all yummy and done. Fold it up. All right, so we're still waiting for the wonderful Mexican rice, which I can smell that cumin. It smells so good. We're gonna make those burritos in a sec, but I wanted to show you guys too, I actually made the same sauce the other day, so I could show you guys the final result. And you can place this in Ziploc bags. Honestly, I could have done a smaller bag, as you can see, but you can just label on pasta sauce the date. And this, I know I should have probably put on here, but it's good, like it's like a 4 serving. And then honestly, what you do is the next day you can just take it out. And why did I say honestly? Like, what am I gonna lie? Anyways, and you're just gonna, I'm not even gonna edit this because I'm being too lazy. So you're just gonna take this out, let it unthaw, and then you can put it in like on the stove or even in a microwave dish, and you'll have some homemade spaghetti sauce ready to go. And it smells so good too when it heats up. But and you can also, like I said, get those little Ziploc bags and do little portions. And the nice thing about this too is you can fit a lot of these in your freezer. So instead of doing the big Tupperware that's so bulky, you can stack these on top of each other and really shove them in there, especially if you just have a small freezer to deal with. Anyways, I will be back with these wonderful burritos. Don't they look good already? In a sec, so stay tuned. Keep drinking that coffee. I can't do this. Okay, we've been slaving away all day, and now it is 3:50 p.m., which means my kids are home. So if you hear noise and sounds and the TV going, that's because my kids are here now. So, but I did want to show you the finished result. So we got these burritos. We got this rice, by the way, is awesome. If you like that Mexican restaurant type of rice, that's what it tastes like. So it's so good. And I'm making the burritos right now. I have some of these already all done in here. And like I said, you can just throw them in a Ziploc bag and like this. And you can shove a lot in there. And then you can take them out one by one whenever you want one, like for lunch or dinner or whatever. Just wrap them up in a paper towel, a damp paper towel in the microwave, and then you have dinner or lunch. So, and my house is going crazy. We have kids coming over now. Oh my gosh. So take some pictures for me and keep those on hand, and stay tuned for lots of giveaways. Can you say hi? This is Aiden this time. Say hi. Hi. Tell them good luck. Say good luck cooking. All right, we'll see you next week.